Hello, everybody. Welcome to this session. The objective of this session is to see a couple of things about the EDI. Now, the most important part we are going to discuss in this session is uh, how we can play around with the status of the iDocs. Now, for example, there could be a number of times wherein you would be having a lot of interfaces which would be running up and down between different systems with the ECC that you must have implemented. At times what happens, all these would be controlled by the background jobs, so there could be a possibility that you might have to uh, exclude certain idocs because there could be a possibility of wrong data in the idoc. So when the background job would be picking it up again and again, there would be a point that because of the data inconsistency, or there could be some problem in the data, uh, it might not be processed correctly, and it would always go into a error status. Or there could be a possibility that it might not go into error status itself, it must not be picked up by the application server itself. So there could be a number of possibilities. Now, how we can handle those kind of idocs? Usually, what we do is, in real-time scenario, those idocs would be excluded from processing itself. Now, if we have to exclude, we do it to SA38. But if in case the other option is that you can straight away change the status of that idoc and you can make it as permanent failure. That means no further processing. So you can set up a status so that that particular idoc itself would not be picked up by the background job. Now let's see how to do that. So let's try to find out some idocs first. W02. Now I'm just picking up, I'm gonna see if I'm going to get any of the idocs. No, I'm not getting any idocs here. So let me see if I have some idocs from last year. Yep, I have some idocs. Now you can see here I have some idocs here. Okay, now this one is a error one. If you see here, this idoc is an erroneous idoc, right? So what I'm gonna do is, if you look at the status is 02, that means it is basically a problem with the system. This is the IDAS, and this IDAS, it is not properly set up, so this is like a 02, some output stuff. um, Now here you can see that this, let's say that this idoc is failing again and again, it is not picked up. So if I would like to exclude this, what would I do? And here you can see the statuses. In this status, we have a status called error, no further processing. That means this is a status if in case you put any idoc to this status. If this status picked up by the idoc, it would not be picked up by any of the background jobs. Reason being, it is completed by all means. Now let's see that if in case you're getting 51 status, that is application document not posted, again and again, and you really wanna, because of the data inconsistency, and you would like to change the status of that idoc forcefully, how would you do it? So for that we have a program called, let's go to S38, and we'll, yeah, here you can see here, this is a program name, rc1 underscore idoc underscore set underscore status. If you want to see, there are so many rc1s. All these are under EHS, and these are very important basically. So you can see here, this is report for converting the idoc status for internal EHS only. Now these are very important EHS programs. Anyways, I mean, we are going to look a couple of them which we use very frequently. This is one such which we use very frequently, rc1 underscore idoc underscore set underscore status. So what I'm going to do is, let's go to SA38 again. Let me, okay, I'm going to execute it now. Now here it asks for the idoc number. It is very important that you have to give the idoc number. So I'm going to give the idoc number here. Now pick this idoc number and then give it here. Okay, so I have given the idoc number. Now Here, no further processing. I say no further processing. If you want to give the message type or something, you can give it. Ours was delivery 03, but I'm not going to pick up the message type. What I'm just going to do is, it is currently into 02 status, right? 02 status is the current status, so I would say that make it from 02 to 68. That is no further processing. I'm not going to test it, I'm just straight away going to execute it, and it says IDOCs were converted. So now the expectation is that here, when I go back and go in again, the status should change to 68. So let us go out, let us do a refresh, and you can see here 988, this one is converted into 68 status, and you can see here this is turned green. That means it will not be processed any further. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, please do subscribe to my video. Have a great day.